What's up, Celtics fans? Well, Maine is back here at the Expo for a pair of games against the Windy City Bulls as they look to rekindle some of that home magic here at the Expo after a tough month of February, going 2-7 during that month. But safe to say, there's been a lot of change in this roster in recent weeks, a lot of it involving the big club up in Boston. Let's start with Amari Williams, of course, a second-round draft pick by the Boston Celtics on a two-way contract. He got converted to a standard deal. Coach Presti said that's like winning a championship for this coaching staff, seeing Williams earn that NBA standard contract. Since that happened, he has played 2 games on assignment for the Maine Celtics, recorded a triple-double recently in Long Island. He's expected to be here again against the Windy City Bulls. A little bit more roster movement. John Tonje, remember, he was acquired in that trade at the deadline with the Utah Jazz. We saw him at a pair of games here at the Expo before the NBA All-Star break. Tonje earning a 10-day contract with the Boston Celtics, and he most recently made his NBA debut, logging about 4 minutes of action, so pretty cool for John Tonje as well. But if you're talking about the Maine Celtics and the Boston Celtics and the synergy in between, let's talk about Ron Harper Jr. We haven't seen much of him in a Maine jersey. He's taking advantage of some big minutes in Boston, registering his first 2 NBA starts, including an impressive performance in Tuesday's win against the Suns. Harper Jr. saw 30 minutes of action and accounted for 8 points, 5 rebounds, 1 steal, and 1 emphatic rejection that certainly turned some heads. In the month of February, Harper is averaging about 18 minutes, 4.7 points, 3.3 rebounds, and 1 assist. So now let's focus on this current Maine team. As we started with, February has not been their month, plagued with injuries and roster movement. The good news, Kendall Brown rejoined Maine during that road trip, recovered after dealing with that back injury. He missed 5 games, and Keon Johnson back in the lineup. Remember, Keon's a guy who played 79 games in the NBA with the Brooklyn Nets a year ago. He's been out since December 12th, came back with 10 points in that recent loss against the Long Island Nets. So let's set the table for this playoff push for the Maine Celtics. Going into this series against the Bulls, they're 1.5 games back of playoff position. Remember, the G League did expand the playoffs to 8 teams this season from each conference. Windy City just in front of Maine, so this is a pivotal 2-game series, but just 10 regular season games to go. And after this weekend, only 3 more right here at the Portland Expo. So be sure to go find your tickets at MaineCeltics.com.